What's up everyone, Darcblade here with a quick guide to Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. In this little video we're going to demonstrate some control settings you should probably change before diving into Master Rank. Now with the introduction of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, there are a few new settings we get to play around with. These are of course found in the options menu. Now whether you're playing on the Switch or the PC, there are settings under game settings and controls that you'll want to fiddle with. First of all, in the game settings, you may want to first consider turning on player silhouettes. Of course this was in the base version of Monster Hunter Rise, but nonetheless if you haven't turned it on already you may want to. This allows you to see yourself through monsters so you don't actually lose track of your hunter. But new is the player hit effects. Well, other player hit effects. You can actually control and adjust how many visual effects will appear when you and your party members are hitting monsters. One of the complaints of the base version of Monster Hunter Rise was there were too many visual effects that were happening when you were hitting a monster, obscuring players' views. So you can now turn this down if you so wish. As for the control settings, there is one major one you may want to adjust, depending on how you like to play, which is the buttons for Wyvern riding. This is located near the bottom. By default it's set to attack or press the confirm button, which isn't necessarily the most optimal way to utilize Wyvern riding. So instead I recommend changing it to the confirm button with your weapon sheathed. This means that when a monster is stunned and in a position where it could be Wyvern Road, you can instead attack the monster, which is incredibly useful, especially if the monster that is in that stunned state is your hunting target, as it allows you to deal some uninterrupted damage to it. Another option you may want to consider turning on and off is the switch skill information. Once you progress far enough through the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak story, you'll unlock switch skills. These are displayed at the bottom of your screen. Now there are numerous ways you can display them. You can have the full amount of information displayed if you so wish, all the time, or you can have a dynamic display, which means that the information will fade after a certain amount of time. However, if you're like me, you can completely get rid of the information, as it does take up a lot of the screen, by going to the HUD settings and then scroll all the way down to switch skill info and turning it off there. Another setting I'd recommend also turning off is the targeting arrow. This is a giant red arrow that appears near your character pointed towards whatever target monster you're going for. And whilst it's fine, especially if you are new to the game, I find it a hindrance, as again, it takes up a lot of the screen. Of course there are other control settings that you can fiddle around with, but these ones are the main highlights I would recommend turning on before diving into Master Rank and Sunbreak. So, I hope this little quick tip video helps, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing a quick tip video about the settings for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.